Hey everyone, and welcome to Mindful Yoga. This class will be part of a 4-block series for those that can only get 10 minutes of yoga here and there throughout your day. Each block you'll have the opportunity to warm up and cool down your muscle groups as you would in a longer vinyasa class. Don't forget to check out the playlist that goes along with this class for those who love to practice with music. Alright, let's begin. Starting in a seated position, either with bent knees or perhaps with crossed legs, sitting tall through the spine, placing your hands gently on the top of your legs. Closing down the eyes and falling into this space. Allowing yourself to put aside everything you have to do after this 10 minutes, everything that you left coming into your practice a few moments ago, and allowing yourself to just be here for the next 9 or so minutes. Turning your attention in, feeling the breath enter the body, and feeling the breath exit the body. Blinking the eyes open, we'll do some upright cow and cat, putting an arch to the spine, dropping the head backwards into cow, rounding through the spine, bringing the hands in front of the knees into cat. Sliding the hands back, dropping the back of the head for cow, and rounding through the spine for cat, bringing the chin to your chest. Again, arching backwards for cow, and creating a roundiness through the spine for cat. Let's do this 2 more times. Cow, and exhale for cat. Again, inhaling into cow, and exhale into cat. Adding some more movement here. Reaching the hands back this time for cow. And then really stretching the hands forward on the exhale for cat. Again, inhale, clasping the hands behind the back, dropping the back of the head for cow. Exhale, rounding through the spine, openness through the shoulder blades for cat. Again, inhaling for cow. And exhale, cat. We'll do this 2 more times. Inhaling to cow, feeling that stretch, the openness throughout the chest. And exhale, feeling the spread of the shoulder blades. Last time, inhaling to cow. And exhale, tucking in at the belly for cat. Coming back through center, we'll make our ways onto all fours. And we'll start by reaching the left hand up high to the sky, and then threading the left hand behind the right arm, placing our cheek on the mat, and maybe reaching that right hand forward to the top of your mat. Feeling the openness that's created through the right side of the body. Feeling the tension starting to release out of the right shoulder. Checking that the hips are still in line with your knees and that the tops of your feet are still firmly planted on your mat. Breathing here. Bringing that left hand back up and coming back through center, we'll switch sides, reaching the right hand high in the air, threading that right hand behind the left arm, reaching that left hand out to the top of the mat, this time feeling the openness created through the left side of the body. Again, feeling that tension releasing in the left shoulder. Making that connection with the right cheek onto the mat, the tops of the feet connected to the mat, and the hips in line with the knees. Bringing that left hand back down, reaching the right hand high into the sky, and coming back down to all fours. Let's take an extended puppy by reaching the hands out to the front of the mat, dropping the shoulders, the face, and the upper body towards the mat. Again, feeling the openness created through the chest, the tension being released through the shoulders, and checking that we're keeping our hips in line with our knees. Coming back to all fours, let's shift around to the long side of our mat, keeping our left foot planted, reaching the right foot long, and reaching the right arm alongside the head for an extended side stretch. Feeling the stability, having the left hand down, planted firmly on the ground, perhaps lifting your gaze up to your right arm, and feeling the length extending from the heel through the right leg, through the right hip, up through the right side arm. Coming back through center, we'll switch sides, keeping the right knee bent, extending the left leg out, and extending the left arm forward. Using the right hand to stabilize the pose, turning our gaze upwards, and feeling the length created. Coming back onto all fours, we'll close it down for a moment in embryo pose. Taking another moment to regroup, return our attention inwards, and taking a breath. Returning back to all fours, we'll put a bend at the toes as we exhale into downward dog. This is the first downward dog of the day, so perhaps you want to put a bend in your knees, doing a little pedal from right to left, or lifting the heels one at a time. Taking any movement here in this moment. Coming back to stillness and taking a few breaths here. On our next inhale, we'll lift the heels and we'll start to roll forward into a plank position. And slowly on an exhale, lowering all the way to the ground. Keeping the hands spread wide along the side of your chest, we'll do some rolling cobras, peeling the chest up as we roll all the way down on an exhale. Peeling up on an inhale and exhaling, rolling down. Again, inhale, rolling up into cobra, and exhale to roll down, cobra. Continue doing this position for a few more breaths, feeling the fluidity of the spine as you move up and down. Again, rolling up into Cobra on an inhale, and then exhale, coming down. Put a bend at the toes as we lift up into plank or all fours, and exhale into downward dog. We'll take a few breaths here as we end this block. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. When you're ready to return, we'll continue on with block 2. Namaste.